Well. Welcome to the first podcast, everybody. And we don't have a name for it as of yet. We're just going to go with it.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it on my channel. That's where you're going to be able to watch it. We did do one about a couple weeks ago, and it was, it was so-so. There were moments that worked, moments that did it.
Hopefully you guys can see some clips if there's anything salvageable or whatever. But if not, this is our first official.
Yeah. So you got me, Tyrell Myers, and you got my boy Jordan in the corner here. And then right behind the camera, I got Hayden helping me. He's trying not to sneeze right now. He's good. Okay. So, Shang-Chi.
I'm gonna start off strong with this topic here. I really liked it. I'll start off with that. I liked it, and I want to say it was as big, if not bigger, of an impact in the Asian community than Black Panther for Black people.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I saw a lot of fandom come out.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of good things come out from the movie. And I think they needed like a hero like that.
Yeah, I agree.
For sure.
What's his name? Simu Liu? Is that how you...
Yeah.
Canadian, bro. Like,
yeah.
I thought that was sick.
What is it, Markham or something?
Yeah, somewhere Mississauga.
He plays in Kim's Convenience.
That's where he's from. Yeah, that's like that. Bro, he was... what was it? Like a stock photo dude. Like, he was a guy you'd see in, like, stock photos, or they'd be like... looking at something, or So
I saw that photo too. He was like stretching over a table.
And like looking at a computer. It's crazy how he started, and like, bro, my guy. I don't know if like there was more to this, but he literally tweeted like 3 years ago that, hey, I want to be like in Shang-Chi. He tweeted that to Marvel. Like, when are we gonna talk?
Yeah.
And Marvel literally gave him that job. Like, maybe he still had to audition, but it's just the fact that he tweeted that before the movie came out.
Hey. I feel social media does great things.
Yeah, it does. It 100%. Yeah,
there's a lot of bad stuff, but it does good things too.
Good things. Yeah. It's I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Overall, if you want to see a kung fu film in Marvel, this is it. Yeah. This is the movie for you. It's, I think, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen it, but there's a part in the movie where they're having dinner together. Remember when their dad finds them? And he's talking to Shang's friend. What's her name? Katie? Yeah. And he's like, what's your name? She's like, Katie. He's like, what's your Asian name? And then she says her name. She says
that. I don't remember what it is, but yeah.
Yeah, and he starts talking about how over the years he's been given many different like code names. Sorry, are we spoiling this for you, Hayden? No, you're good. You don't care. Okay. So
spoiler alert if you didn't already.
Yeah. So he says that line where he's like, they've given me the name Mandarin, and I was immediately like, because to me, like that's who Ben Kingsley played in that Iron Man 3. He was supposed to be Mandarin. Now, someone correct me if I am wrong, but I do believe Mandarin. He's like a magician. He's like a Doctor Strange, but evil.
He has some kind of magical powers. I don't know what it is, but that's all I know of him.
So
I heard that.
I didn't know Mandarin had anything to do with the 10 Rings.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
I had no idea.
But the fact that when you were shocked because we watched it together, he was trying to reference it to the franchise Mandarin. The food company, and I was like, no, sir. We see what you're doing.
We know
here.
what you're doing. Yeah. And then he's like, he makes a comment like, they called me after an orange.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I mean, exactly. Like that's what you know what? I like to talk a lot of shit about Marvel.
Yeah.
I do. But I will say I appreciate the little like subtle hints they throw in their movies. Not all their movies are perfect, but I gotta say Shang-Chi was. Like what did you give it? I gave it an 8.
I give it an 8.
Yeah.
8.2 even. Just for the for the cultural impact that I give it. But the movie itself, 8 for sure.
The action was awesome. It was
good. They brought a choreographer from Japan. I'm pretty sure they did.
Then it's gonna be good.
Fighting was on
point. What's crazy is Simu did his stunts.
Yeah,
and I think the girl who played his sister did his stunts. The Mandarin, he did his stunts. Yeah. You know, like they all did it, which is sick. You remember that part when we looked at each other? We were like, I can't believe this is about to happen. Oh, when Katie shoots the dragon, I thought it was over, bro. Gosh. I thought it was over.
See,
I wouldn't put it past Marvel.
I wouldn't put it past them because... sorry, I messed with audio. I wouldn't put it past them because for them to do something, I immediately thought of Game of Thrones. Oh. I know we've talked about this before. Oh. I thought they were going to pull a Game of Thrones for sure. I thought for sure that was going to happen.
Bro, I told you a while back I was rewatching the show. Mm-hmm. Yo, I'm blown past that thing. Yeah. I'm on season 6 now. Yes. Yeah, like I'm just episode after. Yeah, I'm just going. It's such a good show. Right up until season 7, I know I'm gonna hit season 7. I'm gonna be like, "What the hell were they thinking?" Yeah, man.
I like the show too. It took me a while to finally watch it, and you put me on. So, yeah, I liked it.
Yeah,
I even like 7. I can't even lie, I liked 7.
Yeah, okay.
Last couple episodes.
Yeah.
8 was just. All right. I didn't even finish it.
Yeah, I had to tell you the ending. I had to tell you the ending. Yeah, you know, the least they could have done was season 7 and 8 could have been full 10 episodes. Yeah. And then they could have found a way to end it. Mm-hmm. I still don't think... Like, first of all, George Martin wanted 12 seasons. Yeah. And then HBO wanted 10. And then Dave and DB wanted 8. It's like, bro, come on, man. You can't end a story like that in 8 seasons.
That's how you know they're just done with it.
They were done. It honestly feels like when you start watching season 7 and especially 8, it does feel like, yeah, we're bored now. Yeah. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, the money didn't entice you?
For real. So
crazy.
But it's still worth, like, in my opinion, I even put a video on my channel about it. It's still a worthwhile show. I still think it's enjoyable. It's got its moments, and I think the dialogue is like next level. You know, some of the battles in the show are like awesome. Remember when Jon had to fight off the White Walkers at Castle Black? Yeah, sick episode. Episode. So
a lot of scenes you can take out of there. Like, wow, like
they did their thing. Like Oscar worthy. Yeah. If you could nominate TV shows for Oscars, they would have won some. So
they didn't get nominated for like any awards?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Like whatever I'm blanking on the biggest TV awards. What are they?
Would it be Emmys?
Primetime Emmys. Yeah. So they won a bunch of those, I believe. Yeah. I just don't know what they won in, but
that's crazy. For you who has watched it many times, what would you give overall rating for the show? Out of 100, I'm gonna say.
Out of 100?
Yes, out of 100.
Yeah, it's tough. I think seasons 1 to 6 is a solid 9.5. So sorry, 95 out of 100. 95 yeah. Okay. It's a solid 95. I think season 5 has. You remember the High Sparrows that come into King's Landing and start bringing that religious cult into everything? I love what they do to Cersei. Like, I love how they kind of humbleize her. Mm-hmm. But the way they took over King's Landing was just stupid to me. I didn't really like it all that much. Season 5 has its issues. Season 6, from what I remember, I'm currently halfway through, but it does have certain things here and there that I wasn't a big fan of. But once you hit season 7 and 8, I don't know. I'm gonna drop it. It hurts me to say this, but I'm gonna drop it to like a 70.
70.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. You could argue like even 65. Oof. Yeah.
So what, overall we're looking like 80, 82?
80 to 85 out of 100. Yeah. Biased though. Like the biased in me wants to say 100 out of 100, but I can't do that because I know what happens at the end. Man. Yeah. It sucks. But
get your cup of coffee and sit back.
That's it. Yo, chill with us. Yes. You know, sit back, have a cup of joe, cup of tea, do what you gotta do.
For real.
Just chill for a little bit. Yeah. So what you got for me?
Oh, man. I'm gonna start off the bat here. I got a photo. Hopefully we can pull it up and show you guys as well. They are making a live action Clifford. live action Clifford, and I'm sorry.
Oh, can you pull it up again? I'm sorry.
I hope I didn't lose it. I might have lost it here. But let's just make sure. I think I lost it. Yeah, sorry.
Anyways,
if you could pull it up, yeah. Not everything needs to be live action. I was down bad one morning. Hold on, let me hog this mic real quick. I was down bad one morning. Okay, it was probably 4 a.m. Nothing to watch. I watched Dora the Explorer.
No, the movie. No,
Dora the Explorer.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
I am telling you.
Oh, bro, you gotta be kidding me.
I am telling you. Don't watch it. For whoever watched it, whoever saw Boots, oh my gosh. Boots? It's a grown ass man. Isn't it supposed to be kids?
Bruh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Not everything needs to be live action.
Bro.
Not everything needs to be live action. I'm gonna still go see Clifford though. But not everything needs to be live action. I'm gonna just say that real quick.
Okay, what if they brought Clifford into what if they brought Clifford into the Godzilla-verse? And they just made him fight Godzilla and King Kong. Or they teamed up together to
Are we talking about like teamed up like kind of like a Power Rangers thing where they kind of morph together?
Or it's got Clifford's head, Godzilla's butt.
Yeah. If we're talking that,
you know what? I'd be in for it.
Yeah.
You know, like get all those giants. Get Godzilla, King Kong, Iron Giant. Clifford. Barney.
Bro. What? The cult Barney could bring to the fight? You're gonna tell me the kids wouldn't come running?
Oh yeah. Bro, Barney would come in and all his little children minions with like
I love
yes,
and they just swarm in
and Clifford just roof fire.
Clifford versus Barney, who's taking that one? That who's taking a whole ass dinosaur or a red dog?
Okay, question about Cliff is who was the human friend? He has a human owner, right?
Yeah, human owner. I swear it was a dude.
Did he ever ride him?
I don't remember. I would assume. He is.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay, because I was gonna say, you could change the course of battle with someone riding Clifford. It's a girl.
It's a girl.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a girl.
It was a girl. Eh?
Yeah,
did she ever ride him? Sounds weird, but no. Okay.
Because that would change the tide.
So it depends how we look at it, because are we looking at it straight from literally the children's show and two dudes in a mascot just run up to each other and we're fighting? She did ride Clifford. So you know the it's like an Amazon Etsy.
Yeah, Etsy. Yeah, I shop on there a lot. Yeah.
You do, eh? Okay. Hey, you ever see some weird stuff?
You definitely get a lot of random artifacts on Etsy.
Okay.
What did you find?
So it's so interesting. I didn't know this. The guy who owns Etsy is a Canadian dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was Canadian.
Bro, you know how much he's worth?
Oh.
3.2 billion.
Oh, what?
For Etsy. Google it just to make sure I'm right, but I'm pretty
sounds a little fishy with the billion here.
So the CEO of Etsy, I'm pretty sure he's like 3.2 billion. So I've been seeing, for whatever reason, on YouTube lately, tons of people putting up videos of like, I bought things on Etsy, you'll never know what I got, right?
Okay.
So I'm looking at some of these videos, and I'm skimming through them. I'm not watching, the whole thing. And I don't understand some of the things that they're getting away with. Bro, my guy, someone bought a flamethrower off of Etsy, dude.
No way.
You know, like, the extended garden hoses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Where it kind of has like a trigger.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's that with like a garden hose hooked up to like empty propane tanks. And you know how much he got it for?
No, how much?
$28.
What?
I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, how is this company still in business? Like, what's going on here? Something's not right. Mm-hmm. This one isn't like murderous feels to it, but it's still mind blowing to me. You know, because you have them on your car. You got the lights on the bottom of your door when you open your door.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone has like some people have like where it's underneath their car, right? I saw this I saw this product for women. They're underlights. They are they're butt plug underlights. So you can't find it.
It's 16 million.
Oh, interesting.
For this.
Okay.
So yeah, you shove it up.
Okay.
And you turn on the light.
Now, is it like a strobe light?
It can be whatever you want it to be. So I saw when I watched the video, I saw the promotional pictures.
I was gonna say peace, but it didn't sound right to.
I almost thought I'm on Etsy, and I'm like, nah, I'm on Pornhub. So the picture is this girl. She's got like a little purse, and she's strutting, and it's taken from kind of on a diagonal behind her, and she's wearing like a schoolgirl skirt.
Oh my
it's like higher than her thighs, and you just see this blue light shining from her ass. And I'm thinking to for real, I'm thinking to myself, huh?
I'm really trying to. Who approved this?
Oh,
I know there's some kind of approval chain before you kind of post it, because for whoever doesn't know what Etsy is, it's people selling their own stuff. It's not like Amazon where you have to kind of like, I don't know, get like
abide by a guideline.
Yeah, a guideline and stuff like that. Yeah. It's just you are selling your products to other people. So I want to know who has the final say, because anyone can hop on there and, you know, sell whatever if there's no kind of guideline.
Do you think they have to go against like a what's it called, like a Shark Tank? They have to approach like a group of people first. That or no?
No, I think that'd be too much.
Yeah, it's like it now. Yeah, that's true. Now it's probably just an online feature.
Yeah, I think it's just like, if it doesn't harm them in any way, you're good to go. I think that's their only process, because they'd lose money. If someone was there like, yeah, you're good. No.
Yeah,
they'd be paying into that. They don't want that.
Imagine being in a movie theater and you're thinking like, yo, turn off your phone. I'm trying to watch the movie. No. And she's like, sorry, beep. Hold up.
How do you turn it off? Do you gotta like... Oh, man. How are the reviews though? 5 stars? We talking 4 stars?
Yo, when they tried selling this on Etsy, they were like, nah, you can't sell this here. And they're like, hold up. 3 for $5. And they're like, done. Approved.
3 for $5.
Get it on the site.
Oh, God.
Who would want that?
I really don't know.
The only way I could see them making money is like, you know, when people do gag gifts for Christmas.
Yeah,
that's a gag
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
But with the light, eh?
Could you get like a light and then like shining on the ground as like a symbol of something?
Oh yeah. There must be somewhere you could just edit that in there.
Yeah.
And you just have a fucking.
You imagine just simply
a squirrel symbol, so you can nut rate it. Viewer discretion is advised.
Bro, I have so many jokes that can just continue on that trail there.
That's something else for sure.
Yeah. It's just an acorn.
Yeah, just an acorn, just so you know, like, you know. Yeah.
I like nuts.
Damn strobe light. I keep thinking of strobe lights.
You're like, yo, girl, what you...
Oh.
What? What the... Where's that light coming from? Yeah. It's shut in my eyes. Bruh, I saw that, man, and I'm like, yo, like, what is society?
Yeah. I think of it as like Wish, because sometimes you'll get those ads if you're...
Oh, Wish is another one. That's just... Weird. Yo, I saw, and I couldn't understand how this was legal in any matter. Someone on Wish put popsicle sticks. Okay? It was popsicle sticks with dead stuffed mice attached to the popsicle sticks, so they were like little popsicle friends, and they had like hands that could like move. Or some of the creepiest things I have ever seen in my life. And I read some of the reviews, and people were like, such cute toys, have them for like playthings for my cats. Yeah, you do. Your cat wants to eat it. That's why.
You know what's funny? It's because it's either it's a joke comment, or it's like the seller is paying people, or they know people to comment on it. Yeah, and it's kind of like, what? Like, it doesn't even fit.
On.
Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
That's something else.
Wild, man. Like, you look at a company like Amazon, you're like, oh, this makes sense.
Yeah.
And then you look at Wish and Etsy, it's like, I don't know about that. Yeah. Questionable. Could you imagine just like, what'd you do yesterday? Oh, I bought a flamethrower off of Etsy.
Yeah. How much was it, by the way?
$28.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Was propane filled?
Oh, yeah.
No? Oh, you gotta fill it yourself? Nah, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Nah.
$28, go somewhere else.
That's it.
Right on the black market.
Like,
it's the best place to go.
That's
what
it.
Doing going on Etsy.
Yeah.
Oh man,
so crazy.
That is something else.
Yeah, I couldn't.
But nowadays you can buy anything anywhere. It's you could probably find something like that on Facebook Market if you really looked and searched in the right places.
Well, the way Facebook Marketplace, and I didn't know this for the longest time, but there's selling groups.
Yeah,
right. I didn't know. Yeah. So with all these selling groups, there's got to be some
bound to be kitty nonsense. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. Groups that just you don't want to be in.
Yeah,
I bet there's stuff like that.
Well, let alone like in our own city, there's a Hamilton buying and selling group that literally has over 100,000 people in it.
Wow,
you can't tell me there's not one person in there that's maybe selling something a little sketchy. Yeah.
No pictures or anything. Just like, anybody need this? And that's how he's saying it while he's typing. Anybody need this?
Yeah, that's it. And it's like DIS, dis. Anybody need this? Yeah. Yo, it's just it's just the like 3 slabbed fence with a hole in it. It's like, anyone need a fence?
Where'd you get it? Amazon. And then you're saying this in your head while he's I know this guy's sketch, but it's a good deal.
Yo, like it's $3. Like, and it's like just a perfectly placed hole in the fence.
Yeah, in the fence.
You're like, whoa. What was this used for?
What's going on?
Whoa.
Hey,
if you need to just block off your backyard, but you want to maybe peek a little bit, I got something for you. Anybody need this?
That's it. Exactly. Every pose is...
That's it. It's so... And when you meet up with the person, it's like, can you meet at like 11 p.m.?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
At an abandoned parking lot? Yeah. And they exit their car dragging the fence on the ground.
Coming out looking like...
Yo, anyway... So you're the one who needed this, huh?
Yeah. Man, yeah.
Yo, like...
Easy. It's easy to get anything.
It is. It's so... It's so, like, we live in a world where purchasing things have never been easier.
Yeah.
Bro, on Amazon now, and maybe I'm late to the party, but when I'm buying things now, you know how you always had to put the, what's your name, what's your address, city, MasterCard or debit, whatever you're paying with. Now, it's like, you buy something, It has all your information, and now it's just like swipe right to buy instantly. So now you
I see that when I'm scrolling now, it says buy now or something like that sometimes, and it's like I still add it to my cart. I don't know if that's just me.
Yeah.
I can't just press buy now and then it charges me. It just feels so weird.
Now I see why Bezos is as rich as he is.
Yeah, he's racking it up, and he's literally not selling anything himself.
No,
I know he has his Amazon products and stuff now, but like initially, like it's pretty much a Facebook marketplace.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
I mean, he's obviously, in cahoots with like these major sellers, But like that's the crazy thing is, more often than not, and it's kind of sad when you think about these companies, but you need a new TV or computer. Are you going to Best Buy or are you going to Amazon?
Yeah,
right?
Ship right to you.
Exactly. So it's rough for a lot of those companies, but he just makes it so easy.
And I'm sorry. I hope you guys see the clip of our first podcast. We were talking about those fast Purelator workers and the FedEx workers. Amazon's kind of on that tip too. So if you buy a TV, you don't even gotta see the person.
Nope.
I don't know how they do it. They're 70-inch TV right at your door,
and then you open and you're like, that's why it's cracked.
That is why.
Yeah, yeah.
But the return policy, it's amazing. There you go. Thank you, Jeff Bezos.
That's it.
Thank you, Jeff Bezos.
Maybe you should have stayed in space.
Yeah.
But thank you, regardless.
For real.
Speaking of which, did you was it SpaceX? They launched 4 civilians into space yesterday.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
No way. No, I didn't hear about that.
They what did they do? They orbited Earth?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Just once, or
I think so.
Yeah.
That's or cool. maybe a couple times. I'm not sure, but yeah. Bro, it's happening.
Civilians. I'm really surprised because didn't they do that way back with like a teacher and like some other? You didn't hear about it? This was like what 70s, 80s, something like that.
Oh damn.
Yeah, where a teacher, a scientist. It was 4 people.
This sounds like a joke.
Yeah, no, I know, right? It was 4 people and they went up and then the launch failed and then they died.
No way.
Yeah, so
like it didn't even get up, right?
It got up, but like right when it got up, it just like yeah.
They just went up. Okay.
Yeah, they came back down. Okay. So it's been many years, so I expect it, but I thought they were kind of done with just regular people.
Yeah, well, I think the whole point of this is the fact that, who's richer than Jeff Bezos? Elon Musk. I mean, he's leading the world in space travel right now, and I think it's just this whole thing that I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing that
I would love to go to space,
bro. Sure. If one of them came my way and said we're offering at random, we're offering 200,000 lucky people at their opportunity to come to Mars. You have to live there for 5 years. You have to help colonize. And after that, you can come back to Earth. When you come back, you either stay or you stay for a vacation and then have to come back to Mars. Like, it's your choice. Because they would have to give you those options, right?
Yeah.
I think I'd do it.
I'd do it. 5 years?
Yeah.
5 years, eh?
Like, man.
Is it a +1 thing or it's like just whoever they choose in their 200,000? If it was a +1, I would do it. If it was just me, that's gonna take some pondering for sure.
Yeah,
you don't know the engineering behind it. You don't know what could go wrong, what could go right.
We're gonna be colonizing.
Yeah. That's true. That is true.
We gotta be
Mars babies.
Yo, my children.
Wow.
Maybe not my children, but my children's children. They're gonna be showing me their passport and it's gonna say Lunar City.
That's crazy.
And it's gonna be yo, my grandson or granddaughter was born on the moon.
That's crazy.
I think that is gonna happen.
Now, I don't know if it's just me, but mine took it to my grandson. I'm sorry, my grandson's gonna be smooth as hell because he's just gonna pull up and say, "My dick's from out of this world."
Oh.
So I'm sorry. I will go to Mars. I will go to the moon. I will go anywhere to start this whole James Bond slickness going on. I will take one for the team.
That's it.
You know?
That's it.
But yeah, that would be crazy to go 5 years for sure.
Like, if he was from Mars, right? Technically, by sci-fi standards, we'd call them Martians. Yeah. So he's like, yo, I got that Martian dick.
That Martian dick. Holy. That's what happens when you mess with a dick.
That's it. Bro. I'll tell you right now. If I have a daughter and your son pulled that on my daughter, I'd be like, okay, right. I am bringing arranged marriages back. Come here.
Just go have a play date.
Just go have some fun. It's gonna be Dora and Diego. Yeah. Go out there.
Explore.
That would, it would be crazy to think that, like, there's gonna come a day where it's not just people who were born on Earth.
Yeah.
And we're all human, but it's now like, I was born on the moon of Saturn Titan.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. How long do you think? Say we go 2030. Okay. From 2030, we gotta colonize whatever. How long until our first naturally Mars baby occurs? How long do you think?
Oh yeah. Well, like that leads.
Like born on Mars, I mean.
Yeah. So that's granted. Are these people just immediately being like, let's have sex?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Straight 9 months, eh?
Yeah, I'd say maybe at most. Like, I don't see there being like over a year. Yeah. Like, you're gonna have a kid soon.
All right. What about like say we went up 2030. How long until our grandkids? Like, we had a kid. They were born on Mars, but they're half Earth, half Mars.
Yeah.
Say it like that. How long until like Mars on Mars have a kid?
Oh,
how
fair.
long do you think for that?
That's a good question. Put down in the comments below what you think.
Yeah.
I mean, I
that's like 30 years, or you think that's too long?
Maybe, yeah, because I'm just thinking, like, let's just say they had them at 20.
Yeah. If
you had a kid at 20 years old, 2050. Wow. That's when you could start having pure Mars children.
Now, is the government taking that baby? Like, how is that? Not taking it, but like, are they pulling up on your doorstep, Lunar's ring? Every morning, like, yo, how's your baby?
Oh, yeah,
like, are they doing that one? Like,
it may be.
Yeah?
Maybe.
Extra long stay in the hospital type thing?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like...
Because you got rights, but you're on a different planet.
You're on a different planet. You're not on Earth anymore. Yeah. Things are going to work differently. How big are the colony sizes, too? I mean, the whole idea about colonizing the moon or Mars is that we'll probably need like a protective bubble. Yeah. So how many people can fit in this bubble, right? Yeah. Will there be different cities? Like, will there be Martian City, right? Yeah. Will there be Red Sand City? I don't know. So, yeah, and like, what if a city hit capacity? Now you're having a kid. You're like, oh, yeah, that's bruh. Like, would they make you go back to Earth?
But would they even have how long does it take to get to Mars? Let's say we're doing Mars. How long?
Yeah, so right now I think it takes 6 months.
Yeah. So like, what if you have a baby and they didn't prepare for that?
So now you gotta ship back to to Earth.
Yeah, but how? Like, they don't have a thing waiting for you. Like, what if they're maybe there's one there.
Maybe they would. Yeah.
There would have to be like, one always.
Yeah, I mean, at that point too, I'll be honest. I also think you're gonna have massive space stations that will be able to live on as well. Yeah. So like, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of jumping around. Like, okay, we can't house you here. We can't house you here. We can't house you here. But you know what? I disagree. I don't know if you will, but I don't think we'll ever have to worry about that.
You don't think so?
I don't think so, man.
Really?
I think we'll always have room.
I can see that.
Yeah. Because...
Forever?
I mean...
Or do you think, because our technology will advance,
we'll always have something. Yeah.
So do you think once our initial plan of like, say we got a bubble and it lasts 200 years. 200 years later, do you think it's still going to take 6 months to get to Earth from Mars?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I think we'll start hitting. The whole point is that we wish we could travel at the speed of light, but unfortunately, the speed of light, as of right now, is not possible for us. Because you think to yourself, how are we going to handle the pressure? How are our bodies going to handle it? We can barely even handle going under the water, at deep lengths.
Deep levels, yeah.
It's James Cameron. He went the farthest under, and that was the Marianas Trench.
What, like, how deep did he go?
Yeah, how deep did he go? Probably. It's the deepest anyone has ever gone. Yeah. And he did it for a documentary.
Wow.
So
that's some clout chasing for sure.
Yeah.
Hey.
You do you. As if Titanic wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Avatar wasn't enough. This guy had to go all the way under. And like this is the deepest length, and that's not even a quarter.
Wow.
Of how deep it is.
That always makes you wonder, like, what else is down there? What else is really down there, man? Because,
bro, does it say?
Is there any, like, animals that we haven't discovered?
Oh, for
yeah, you think
sure.
So?
For sure.
I only discovered about 4% of the ocean.
Oh my gosh, that is insane.
Something like that.
That is insane.
Atlantis is real.
Yeah, I could believe that. I could believe that.
Atlantis is real, bro.
I could believe that.
Yep.
But how do you think they got the pressure, used to the pressure or whatever, and we don't have that same technology?
Or would there have been a chance that Atlantis existed when it wasn't covered by water, and other parts of the world were covered by water, and then eventually continents shift, things happen.
Do you think it's still there? I think it's there. I don't think there's people living there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah?
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any like Aquaman shit going on.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
And I'd love to be
That'd be
proven
dope.
wrong.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I am with
He
you.
reached a depth of 35,576 feet.
That is insane.
And how, does it say how deep Marianas goes? It's probably too much searching, but 35,000 feet, bro.
That is insane.
So like, the way I understand it too is it was like the perfect depth, because if he went even another 500 feet, the little submarine he was in would have started indenting on him.
Wow.
Bruh.
Wow.
So
you don't think the pressure kind of like messed with his ears or anything, or did he have any?
Saying it's 36,000 feet.
36,000 feet.
Okay.
Like, did he come up with any problems after he came back up or anything?
I think he was saying something like he felt a little bit like congested. Yeah. But it was like he was fine, you know. And once he got down that far, other than the light in his submarine,
it was dark.
You couldn't see anything.
I thought it was dark.
Anything.
That is insane.
And there's only so much that the lights on the outside can travel, right?
Yeah.
Because like, bro, like think the sun isn't even reaching that far anymore.
Yeah.
So whatever creatures live this deep in these oceans, in these seas, how do they see?
Yeah, they
like, you've seen those fish.
Yeah,
with like
that's exactly what I thought of, with the light in front of them.
How's that enough?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, yo, they're just swimming around, and next thing you know, all of a sudden, like a shark.
It must be some like sonar type shit. They
got
in them.
Yeah.
They must just not see in them.
Well, everything down there, from what we know as of right now, they're all transparent.
Yeah.
You can see through them, right? So there has to be a reason why they all look like that. Because all the jellyfish are transparent down there. All the fish are transparent, you know?
Wow. Yeah.
It's weird, man. It's crazy.
I like...
James Cameron. Yeah.
James Cameron.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that...
No,
I'd love to go that deep.
Yeah.
I would love to.
Speaking of oceans, I got a really weird fact for you. Okay. I didn't know this. So you know eels?
Yeah.
Okay. So they only, for whatever reason, usually fish, and if you're a biologist or scientist or oceanist, I don't know what the word is for that, but if I'm wrong, put down in the comments, educate me. But usually I believe fish and all water creatures, they're either freshwater animals or saltwater animals, right?
Okay,
if
yeah.
you were to put a saltwater animal in a fresh, they die, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, eels are the only ones who can go both. Okay?
Oh.
Don't know why. Now, this is where it's the weirdest part about it. No one has ever seen them, not one, have sex. They've never seen them have sex, male, female eel. And no one has ever seen how they have offsprings. No one has ever documented how they have children, how they have baby eels. No one knows where eels come from.
Wow.
Now, this is where it gets even weirder. Scientists took a male and female eel and put them together and did some weird science shit to like make them more horny or whatever. I don't know. And they didn't have sex. Like they didn't do anything.
Wow.
So then they started thinking biology was maybe different with them. So maybe it's 2 females or maybe it's 2 males.
2 males. Yeah. That happens sometimes.
Didn't do shit. They didn't do anything. So then they followed eels, how they move in the ocean and what they do, what they eat, how they simply just spend their time.
Yeah.
These eels, I think once a year, if not more, they all swim to the Bermuda Triangle and then they come out with thousands of eels that leave the Bermuda Triangle.
What the fuck? No way.
And and when you're in the Bermuda, technology's weird there. Things get lost.
Yeah, it starts to cut out.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Things are weird in the Bermuda Triangle, and we still to this day don't know why things happen the way they happen over there.
Spawning ground.
Yeah, it's a very interesting area to be in. Planes have gone missing there and have never been found again. You know, they go to the Bermuda Triangle and come out with thousands of them reproduced.
That's unreal.
Say they lay eggs.
See, I read that same thing.
How do they get the sperm and the egg?
Yeah, and I read that same thing about eggs, and like, no, I don't believe anyone has documented that. Like seeing an actual egg and it hatches and stuff.
Wow.
So how does that how are they reproducing? So, bro, if there's any animal, I'm just saying, if there's any animal on this planet, and there could be many that we could consider this, but if there's any animal on this planet that's not from Earth, it's eels. Yeah. Eels don't look like they should be from Earth anyways. Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of animals that don't look like they should be from Earth. You know? Maybe some 10,000 years ago, an alien spacecraft was hovering over Earth. And it was a cargo ship, and they dropped eels in the water, and they're like, "Oh, and they're like, oh well,
fuck it, yeah,
they're gonna do something now," and they just left. Yeah, man,
but
it's nuts. It's nuts.
Eels, yeah.
They taste delicious, by the way.
I've never had an eel.
Oh no, eh? Usually when I go to like August 8 or Spring Sushi, I always get the eel rolls. Yeah.
Never had eel.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
It's not it. Like I mean. Usually when people look at it, they're probably like, "Ooh, it looks a little slimy." I like it. I don't know. It's one of my things.
Does it have to be cut and like cooked properly? Like, do you have to be like a specialist in a sense?
No, I don't think so. No? I don't think so.
You just give it to me and I could just
right
temperature. It'll kill the bacteria.
Maybe that I don't know. I think like when you're eating it though, I'm pretty sure it's raw though.
Okay, yeah.
Because usually sushi is raw fish. So.
Oh.
Yeah, so, I mean, the more these eels are being produced in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle, the better, because I got more to eat.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
You know.
That's true.
Yeah, man. So interesting, though. So many things in the Bermuda Triangle that are, like, just creepy, because they just feel like it's not natural.
Yeah. You would think how many people we don't know that just kind of, you know what, I'm taking an interest into it, let me check. They don't come back and we don't even know about it.
Bro, so weird.
That's crazy.
So weird. Do you know how big the Bermuda is?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. For some reason, I thought it was a small little triangle. It must be massive.
Like how far it spans, and where is it over? Give me all these facts.
Well, it's near Bermuda.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Devil's Triangle. It covers about 500,000 square miles of the ocean on the tip of Florida.
On the tip of Florida?
500,000 square miles, bro.
It's the tip of Florida. Yeah. Bermuda's just at the one tip. Then you got Puerto Rico. And then Florida.
Yeah, okay.
Damn.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I guess it makes sense in the sense that, oceans cover most of our planet.
Yeah.
And it's the deepest points of our planet. There's bound to be things we don't know, we don't understand, How long do you think we've been on the planet? Like, as humans? Like, as humans like this? Like, functional and,
I'm going to say a couple 100,000.
100,000 years? Yeah. Really, Hayden?
A billion.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Damn.
But like this?
But like, yeah, like as what we are now.
Okay.
I'll even take like cavemen and stuff. Like that's...
You want to go that far?
Do you think it'll go that far? Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking like who we are today as human beings. That's when scientific research really started. Like we had scientists thousands of years ago, or hundreds of years ago, who were like, they spotted Neptune in the sky for the first time.
Yeah.
The first person to spot that was like this in the 1700s, I believe. So, being the humans we are today, we're capable of advancing in technology, and they were doing that, during like Babylon and like all those times, right? So, my point I'm trying to make is, I think who we are as humans now, we haven't been on the planet long enough to discover all these crazy things. Yeah. Like, I'd say personally, our type of human race has been on the planet for 10 to 12,000 years. Yeah. Which isn't much.
I could see that.
If you're
saying it like that, I could see that.
If you want to go cavemen times,
I might go with that kind of answer then.
Yeah, like that's a long like that's like prehistoric, like dinosaur shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, saber tooths, Ice Age. Yeah, that's what it is.
Now with that, I want to bring up with dinosaurs. How do we know what dinosaurs look like?
Yeah, I know.
That's a whole other thing.
Yeah, they did like a digital animation of what they might have actually looked like, and they said they had more feathers.
Well, they said the T-Rex would probably be more of like a bird.
That makes me uncomfortable. Yeah. I don't like that.
Giant bird.
I'd rather imagine a T-Rex being just this massive, dangerous reptilian. Yeah. I don't want a T-Rex all of a sudden flying now. Like
not flying, but looking more like a chicken.
Ugh, nah, bro. Nope, don't like it. Scientists sometimes just need to learn to maybe not discover too much things.
Nope, I'd rather not.
Nope, because I don't like that.
But has there ever been a full scale dinosaur bone found? Like the whole thing? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Probably. And it's probably been in the biggest fossil deposit is Canada. I think, is it Alberta?
I don't think it's Alberta.
No, it's somewhere in Canada.
Yeah.
That's what they said too.
Nah, bro. Don't. Nah.
More feathery.
No, thank you.
Nope.
No, thank you.
Now I'm not scared of him.
I'm gonna still be scared. I'm running. Cause
all of a sudden the T-Rex says "caw." Yeah. Not raw. Nah. Come on, man.
I just don't want to be pecked. That shit hurts. If I'm getting pecked,
bro. No. Now it's a nuisance.
Flesh by flesh? Nah, bro.
Oh, that's awful.
Bro. Just eat me.
Is that like black feathers? See, that's a little more menacing. Yeah. Still, and
yeah, if that big thing pulled up on you.
Yeah, it's different. Okay. All right.
Yeah, maybe the caca is not going to work.
And it's like high pitched.
Yeah, I know.
Nah.
I mean, stop playing around.
Yeah, yo, you dab them up. Bro. Yeah, I mean, they say today that the closest creatures to dinosaurs are birds.
That and alligators.
And alligators,
Alligators.
Alligators. I mean, you would if that's the case, then you have to put lizards in that same category because they still kind of hold that kind of look. But yeah, birds because their feet are like a dinosaur's. Bro, if you
looked like it.
If you shaved a bird off, it'd look like a dinosaur. Look like a mini dinosaur. Yeah. Do you believe the whole like comet hit Earth and killed them all?
I don't believe that.
No, me neither.
No, I don't believe that. I more believe Ice Age. I could believe something like that happening, where it was almost it wasn't even humans, but it was just us that did it. I don't think something came in and just
it's just nature.
Yeah, because I know a lot of animals are stuck to one continent or whatever, but you're gonna say all of them are in one general area and it takes them all out.
All of them.
Bro.
Unless you're literally telling me at that time all of our continents were mashed together and one asteroid landed right on. I don't know about that.
Then that's a whole different conversation. Why, if that were to happen, you think that's what separated all the continents? You think
it's weird. It is. That is another conversation. That's actually kind of interesting. Not gonna lie. That's not
because it is true that they were closer. There was less water,
and it is true that the continents are always shifting. Like apparently a couple thousand years from now, like different continents will be joined on the other side of the world or something like that. Over Earth is billions of years old. So the continents, or not continents, but the land of Earth was constantly shifting and changing, right? You got to think Earth at one point was just a volcanic lava magma planet. It held nothing at all. So at what point did it finally start to cool down a little bit? Trees and whatever else, right? So
see, I almost wish I do take a liking to it, but I almost wish I was at the point where it's like, all right, I want to learn for myself. Let me do some digging. Let me, learn my information, and let me kind of become a scientist for that reason.
Yeah.
And it kind of scares me because there's so many things that are unknown. Like say our core. It's never we never dug into the earth to see if it's our core is hot as fuck. Like it's just a theory. That our core is as hot as the sun. So it's just things like that just makes you want to be like, yo.
And there's water deposits like in near the crust or the core of the earth. And they say like that's pretty much the one thing they look for. When doing like research for other planets to see if it's viable. Like they like to see if they can scan to the depths of those planets to see does it have or house water, right? And so, like I do believe, like personally, I think Mars does. I 100% think they do.
I can believe that because they wouldn't be pouring all this money into going there.
There's something. Whether or not there is something there that like gives us a sign of like, oh my God, we're not alone. I think Mars is simply just the next step of human evolution. It's the next step of human civilization.
For real,
it is. Like, if people disagree with that, that's fair. Because I think we're so used to just being like Earth is Earth and that's it. Like we live here. We're bred to be here. There's a reason why humanity can survive here and no other planet in our solar system. But it's not that easy. It's not that simple. You can't tell me that Earth is the only livable planet out of billions and trillions of other like planets in this entire universe and the foreseeable universe, by the way, because the universe is always growing.
What is it? We're third from the sun?
Mercury, Venus, us.
What if it's like a challenge? Like we're on step 3.
Ooh.
Like, what if next we need to go to Mars, or what if next we need to go to here or there?
Here or there. That's actually kind of cool.
We're at step 3,
And how many planets we got?
Are we counting Pluto? They've made it a planet and not a planet so many times.
Yeah, it's not a planet.
Yeah. Isn't it hella small or something?
It is. Yeah, and the whole point, there's 3 things to look at to see if a planet is a planet. Mm-hmm. I'm blanking on them, but one is like if it has enough gravitational pull to pull in other structures around it, and it doesn't. There have been moon-sized like structures that have or not moon-sized, but like asteroids that have passed by Pluto, and it hasn't pulled it around. It'll like drag and then shoot off. So it's not big enough to pull things in.
It has to be able to orbit around a star.
Yeah. So it orbits, but I think I could be wrong, but I think the reason why it orbits is because it's being pulled in by, what's the last planet? Is it Neptune or Uranus?
I think it's Neptune.
It might be pulling from Neptune, but very far away, and Neptune is strong enough to like grab it in and keep it with. Yeah.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune.
Yeah. And Neptune rains diamonds.
Yeah, that's fucked. Yeah, something crazy like that.
It's crazy how on Earth we look at diamonds.
Yeah,
it's prestigious. Mm-hmm. It's rare and it's beautiful.
It has the most powerful wind speeds out of all the planets.
Neptune? Wow. Yeah. I think the minute you even tried to touch the atmosphere, you'd get shredded.
Yeah.
You get shredded.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, it's wild. Get diamonds just chucked in your body. Ugh. But yeah, like on Earth, we're always like, oh, I love diamonds. Give me a diamond ring, baby.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how in the rest of the universe, or the rest of our galaxy at least, diamonds are more common than trees.
It's unreal, just the way stuff is just forced down our throat.
Yeah, man.
Just forced down, because it was... When did it become a thing where you got a ring when you got married? However long that happened, like it wasn't a thing to always get a ring, and now you're getting a loan just to drop money on a... Like, it's crazy. It's...
Get me a wooden ring with a leaf in it.
Yeah.
Let's really, you know what?
Great. Let's get it.
That's more unique than diamonds.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
Just give me a plant.
I'm telling you right now, someone needs to make something new for, like, when you get married, you get this. I think...
We're done with the whole ring thing?
I think... Give it 100 years, the ring thing is going to start to fade out. I think the government's still going to hop on the new thing. Mm-hmm. But I think there's going to be a new thing coming soon.
What would you want?
Damn. That's hard, a great question. That's a great question. Me, personally, I don't think it's going to be the new thing. But I would want, like... I don't know. Like a highway. Or like an island. Or like... You know...
This guy's like multi-billion-dollar products, bro. He's like, give me a new 401.
Yeah, you know,
right
I don't want a ring. Just, you know, buy me Mexico.
Yeah, that's.
No, I think it would still go on your body.
Okay.
I just don't think it's gonna be a ring. I don't know what it would be though. I really don't know what it would be.
Just a branding.
Yeah, some kind of branding. Yeah. Branding. I know people are doing tattoos now. That's the thing. People just get a tattoo instead of getting a ring.
Really?
Yeah, people do that. They just
like that's so because you never know what's gonna happen. Unfortunately, relationships end all the time nowadays. So
they'll put it like on their ring finger, but they'll get like
it just right on my lip, just right on the inside.
Oh, for real. Yeah, I don't know. Someone out there will think of it and just refer back to this podcast and be like, "Yo,
we found it for you." Yeah. We found it for you. Speaking of which, would you ever? How would you feel if she just said, "Jordan, will you marry me?" and she proposes to you? How are you feeling? And sorry to add on to it. It's at Niagara Falls in public, along the falls.
Ooh.
Like, are you going to be like, let's get it? Like, yeah, I'll marry you. Or are you going to be like, yo, this is... Are you jumping in the falls?
I'm pulling a Houdini for sure. I'm caping all just... and I'm gone. me personally, I have to do the proposing.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't get proposed to. It's something built into us that just it's hard
like meant to be guys who do it. Yeah.
If I was taking my time, like today, I was like, you know what? I need to get you a ring. 10 years later, I don't even talk about the conversation again. I get it.
Yeah.
Propose to me, and if I say no, then we're not right.
Yeah.
But any other way, nah. To not sorry, before you go on.
Go ahead.
He looks like he's, I think I'd have to say yes in the moment. Like I think I'd have to
talk about it after,
and then be like, look, like listen, like we can still get married, but you ain't doing it to me. Return that ring right now. Like it's, I'm not. Once I hear her say like, "Yo, like, what's your ring size?" I'll be like, "Yo, hey, hold on,
yeah."
You talking about? I don't wear no rings. Like, what do you?
Because in a public setting like that, the minute like, will you marry me?
Yeah.
You're just sitting there. That's it. You're sitting there like that.
I know you're trying to start crumping.
Everyone around is like,
I know.
You see that loser over there getting proposed to? Right? What an idiot.
I know.
You can't even be a man about it. And you're just looking around like, I'm still tough, bro. I still got this. Yeah, I'll marry you.
Yeah.
You know,
babe, let's do it.
How are you going to react? Yeah, you can't be like, nah. Because now everyone's going to be like, you're a prick.
Yeah.
You can't win as a guy.
I'm just thinking like how... I know it happens because I don't want to even get too deep. I know some men like being, proposed to.
Sure.
I just don't know the reaction that I would have. Say if I did want to get proposed to, I don't know if I'd be like, I just don't know. Like,
I couldn't see you doing that at all.
I'd be like, I'd probably be like,
hey, like we actually do this right now. I would feel a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'd be a little uncomfy.
Yeah, I'd probably be like, oh, why are you doing this in public?
I with a big smile. Oh,
yeah. I think I would actually be like, oh, sorry, just give me a second. Yeah. You're just tying your shoe.
Yeah,
okay.
No worries.
You just let me know when you're done.
Chucking into the falls.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. No.
Yeah. No thanks.
It's back to the diamond thing. It's crazy that. How much does it cost?
A house.
Yeah.
A house.
And it's pretty much just dirt. It's essentially dirt. A diamond is pretty much
that they
dirt.
Just shaved up.
5,000 max. I think you're good. 5,000 max.
That's a decent enough.
That's a
yeah. Some people though putting down like a house payment on these things.
I'm sorry, I don't trust anybody wearing that much.
Yeah, on their ring. Yeah, no. I ain't helping you.
If you could put,
I'm sorry, I'm not helping you.
If you put on that ring and 2 blocks from here, I'm being blinded. No.
Yeah, that's it.
No. Return that now.
Yeah.
Auction that thing. Yeah. You know how much money you could get for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you.
That'd be a good backstory though. Like your girlfriend dies. You just a good hero story for you. That's a good. I love you. I love you if you're watching this. Yeah, no, it's 5K. If you got the money for it, 10. If it's really like
sure,
she deserves that ring for sure. But
if you're making like 6 figures, or over, okay,
yeah,
like I'll put Mount Zion on your finger,
yeah, because then you got the wedding. Then you're gonna want to buy a house. You're gonna want to do this. It's. We ain't living where houses are dirt cheap anymore.
Think about the weddings, man. You got suits and dresses and venues and food and cake and
I don't even want to think about that. That is insane. That is insane.
$100 a plate.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many people you having?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Usually Italian weddings.
Yeah. I'm so pulled up to that wedding.
Thank God for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up to those weddings though. I'm a
yeah. You know what's funny? I'm not huge into weddings. I'm not a big wedding dude. I hate the idea of promising yourself to I'm just kidding. I can't stand, like, I'm not a dancer. I think in public I'm not like one of those guys, like I don't know why I'm just not into it. Although if there is free alcohol, that's all that matters.
That open bar,
yeah.
I'm gonna earn my plate for sure. I'm gonna earn my plate. I'm busting out the dad jokes. Ooh.
In the middle of just like all the best men.
Yeah.
They don't know you.
Yeah, they don't know me at all.
Yeah.
They don't. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be the +1 of a +1.
Yeah.
And I'm still gonna get in those pictures like.
And you're just 100%.
I won't ruin the wedding, but I'm gonna be in the wedding.
And
okay?
as they like when the whole wedding party looks at the photos like 2 weeks later, they're like, oh, and they're
who the fuck? They'll be like, wait,
who's that?
Yeah, I know.
He was a +1 of someone.
No, I'm gonna get in someone's ear that night when they're drunk, and I'm gonna swear by it, like, yo, you remember me? Just punch that into their brain all night. So when the pictures do come up, be like, yo, that's my dog.
Yeah.
Like, what? Jordan from pre-K.
Jordan, get in here.
Yeah, come on.
You've been here all day.
Yeah, I'll be like, me?
Teresa's ancestors.
That's it.
Yes. For sure.
Way.
It's a wedding crasher situation.
Yeah, that's it.
It's when Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson are like, we're the sons of like your aunt's aunt or whatever, and they bought it. They ate it up.
Yeah.
I would love to do a wedding crasher scenario in real. I would love to just give it a shot.
For sure. I think people have done it, and I think it works. I think it definitely
does,
works. I think, yeah, for sure. It has to. Because once you're in, there's going to be half that's like, yo, I know this person, and half like, who the fuck? Half who's saying, like, I don't know this person, and I'm going to be like, get out of here. Because they don't know if you're supposed to be there or not.
Yeah,
you know?
Who are they to say, like, what are you
Only
doing
the bride and the groom know the full extent of...
And usually weddings are so busy that when the bride and groom go around to say thank you for showing up, it's one at a time. Yeah. So if the bride comes up, you can say, oh, I know the groom. If the groom shows up, you can say, oh, I know the bride. Yeah, right? 100%. So you can play it. You can play it.
I know there's people that don't show up.
You can just take their spot.
Yeah, I'm taking their spot. I'm eating that plate.
That's it. Yeah, 100%. You don't want that food?
Yeah.
I like that food.
Y'all got to go.
Whatever.
To go plates. I'll take that.
It's literally skip the dishes, but wedding edition.
I'm pulling up with my skip bag. I don't care. Thermal bag and everything.
They're like, what are you doing? And you're like, oh,
cater.
Much.
6 beers.
Yeah, literally. Oh man.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, everyone. That is it for the first podcast. Once again, we don't have a name for it, so you know what? We'll down the line.
Yeah. Down the line, we're bound to have a name.
Yeah.
Someone will probably comment a great name.
Something. Yeah. We might just call it podcast.
Podcast. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Welcome to the podcast. Yeah. Right.
That's it.
But I mean, until next time, hopefully we get to do these once a week. Yeah. If you want to follow us on Instagram, I'll put that in the description below. You'll be able to follow mine, and you'll be able to follow Jordan's. Jordan is going to be here quite often to join me as a co-host. Yeah. And anything else?
Nothing really. I'm usually the anime guy, so if we ever pull up on anime topics, I'll be producing that. I'll know the information. So that's really it. Get your T.M.M merch.
That's it.
For sure.
Yep, that's it. Hit me up. Hit me up. Message me. Hit me up on Instagram if you do want one. I can get you one. All right. And if there is a wedding going on, and there's a couple open seats,
skip bag. That's all I'm saying.
Just let us know. All right. Okay. Peace, guys. All right, everyone. That is it for the third pod. Let's take that take again. All right, everyone. That is it for the. Yeah. Hold on.